The University of Oklahoma is quoting the World Economic Forum to justify what it is they are going to take your university to transform your cities and states. They mean to take over your community, erase its identity, and implant it with this one. And they're doing it one child at a time in every school. They're doing it one administrator at a time in every school. They're doing it one professor at a time in every portion of the college, whether it's music or it's engineering or it's environmental science or it's weather or it doesn't matter. All are being positioned through convergence to go towards this one goal. And they say it right here. Page 4, OU strategic research verticals explaining the merger of state and corporate power beyond traditional boundaries that exist to protect the individual liberty of the people. All of these things will align together. Aerospace global defense, which is the G in ESG, society and community transformation, that's the social justice aspect, the future of health, which is the same type of cudgel that you saw push through the COVID mandates. You get it, you can work, you don't, you can't. Environmental, which is the global sustainability. We have to cut your job so we can save the planet. How do we know it's going to save the planet? We don't. But guess what? It's all the justification we need if all of the people believe as a matter of faith that the entire planet is going to be blown up if we don't, raise emissions, taxes, and force you to stop eating beef. This will align local society vertically with global society through a new definition of collective values. It's a belief system. Excellence, service, innovation, inclusiveness, diversity, collaboration, respect, strategic research verticals, collective values. It's a belief system. From page 3 of the OU Strategic Research Verticals document, this graphic and the language that makes up the academic foundations of critical race theory, DEI, radical queer theory, gender theory. This is all the reason you're seeing porn in your schools, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. Yeah, it is. That's the society and community transformation piece. It's a belief system. And y'all are focusing on the damn fires. Guess what? We won election. Let's stop focusing on the fire and go to the root of the problem. To accomplish the local conversion of the new universal belief system, OU is using the same process that Mussolini did when creating the Italian fascist state. The merger of state and corporate power with the mass emotional manipulation of the populace via applied social science, as you can see in the graphic above, right here. It's going to merge all of these things with what is called applied social science. That's the manipulation of a mass populace. Convergence. Our vision and impact. This is from there. Researchers at the University of Oklahoma will create a new knowledge and drive create new knowledge and drive convergent solutions that impact global grand challenges. At OU, researchers, artists, and designers will move beyond, what do they mean, social designers, will move beyond traditional boundaries. Beyond traditional boundaries, collaborating across disciplines with policymakers and business leaders to create solutions for a better world. Like the WEF, OU refers to this process as convergence. The process of convergence will unify and devote all subject areas within the university, from engineering to fine arts, to nudge society towards achieving one ideological goal, replacing local, state, and national sovereignty with the national with top-down global tyranny. It will do this through a mixture of propaganda, manufactured crisis-induced fear, COVID, and stacked social incentives and disincentives. Here is an article right here, if you go to my article, that actually talks about the WF. It's from the WF. Global business leaders support ESG convergence by committing to stakeholder capitalism metrics. That is what the university is now designed to do. Moving forward, this is a direct connection. Unless there be any doubt as to whether OU has actually signed on to the WEF's plans to use these tactics to invade Oklahoma from the inside out, may I present a direct quote from the University of Oklahoma Strategic Research Verticals Plan of Action. This is from their own mouth. The Global Risk Report 2020 of the World Economic Forum identified extreme weather, climate action failure, natural disasters, biodiversity loss, and human-made environmental disasters as the top 5 global risks. all fall into in the environmental category, and the report notes that it is the first time in the survey's history that one category has occupied all 5 of the top spots. So what the Economic Forum is saying right here, what OU is saying, is that all of the health, social justice, the environment, man-made environmental disasters, biodiversity loss, all of these fall into the environmental, or the E and ESG, in some way, shape, or form, because the E is the macro. It's a belief system. All fall into the environmental category, and the report notes that it is the first time in the survey's history that one category has occupied all 5 of the top spots. OU is uniquely positioned to succeed in these endeavors due to our strengths in engineering, business, weather, water, climate, and ecosystem science, complemented by strengths in Native American, this is the ACID studies, public policy, humanities, and social science. So bad in Owasso, it's so bad in all these places. None of the places matter if you don't deal with Norman. They don't matter if you don't deal with Norman. I've been broken into. I've been kicked off Facebook. I've been suspended on YouTube. I've been suspended on Twitter. I found 10 people with 10 different devices and have documented and posted it that have logged into my accounts. I've had people blocked that I didn't block. I've had people friended that I didn't friend. I've had tweets and messages sent that I didn't send, all designed to make me look nuts. And then there's a group of people who claim to be on my side or on yours that go out there and say, well, don't talk to him. Anyway, the reason why is because I know this. They know this. They know I know this, and they're determined to either make me ineffective or shut me up. It is all because of this. Now be wary, Oklahoma. What you're going to see now that I've done this video, that I put out this article, is you're going to see this. You're going to see a lot of people saying things like what I'm saying, but they'll conveniently move attention away from the root of the problem. It'll go to Owasso, it'll go to Tulsa, and these are all things you need to go fight those battles in your cities if you're there. But we need to take the actual public focus to the root of the damn problem. The University of Oklahoma, Norman, Oklahoma. Until you do it, and I'm telling you right now, and I'm going to say the same thing I said to Governor Stitt on October 20th, 2020, sitting there with him and Ryan Walters, you're running out of time. But see, I'm not quite convinced when the governor comes out and says that he's, all about sustainability and all about energy and da-da-da-da-da. He knows this has been going on. It's being protected by his Board of Regents, and he's not doing anything about it and hasn't done a damn thing about it. And neither have any of the leadership in Oklahoma's legislature. But guess what? The election is done. Governor Stitt, Ryan Walters, all of the legislators that claim to be your most avid conservative people. I don't care what you think of me. Do your damn job. You were elected to get rid of this. Stop placating the monster because you think you can profit off of it. It's going to eat you. And if you don't do something about it now, because now you are very smart people. You've had years now of people telling you what is going on. You can no longer claim ignorance. I don't care about your precious little feelings. I don't care about your stupid little ego. You won re-election. Do something.